Today I wanted to show you how to get that tortoiseshell look with mache strips. So here's our model, and you can tell she's super light, probably a level 10. So what I'm choosing to use is 10 volume and 30 volume. I have bleach, which you'll see the consistency I like to use. I like to keep it really moist here, so it's really drippy. Because of the mache strips, I'm also using 2 level 7s. One I used as the base color, which is an ashy tone. The opposite one is just a little bit of gold to it, so more like a beige tone. I don't want it to be too warm. You can see how gold her hair naturally was. I don't want this to fade off into something brassy because of all the heat. It's summer, so you know how that goes. The opposite is going to be a level 11, and what you're going to do is inside one foil you're going to layer these 2 colors. You'll see me tap the top. We don't want to blend either of these shades together inside of the mache packet. So I did one side complete. You're going to see now a closer look at this. I'm going to take a large weave here because I really want this concentrated color to be shown on the ends. I'm going to blend it through the top. So the ashy level 7 base color is going to be applied right up at the top, and when I'm further to the back of the head, I apply the level 7 down lower on the mache strip. I'm starting off here with lightener, and you can see the 2 colors as they marry together, they're going to start chemically reacting, so you may see the change in color on screen. So make sure the saturation is really good on those ends. You don't want any spottiness, no blotchiness. So really give that product some loving. Put it on thick. Tap the top, don't melt the 2 colors, gently flip it over, and take your next section. Flip that over. So here's our next section. We're going to do the opposite level 7 now. This is our warmer one. And we're applying the 11 series on the bottom of this one. Alright, you'll see I skipped some space in between there. So I apply the product towards the end of the mache strip and then melt it up towards the top. We're going to fade that together so that it blends really nicely and cohesively. Flip that over, tap that piece. Here we are again with the same base color, the ashy level 7, and the lightener on the ends. As I come up towards the face, I use more and more lightener or 11 series and less of the level 7. So you'll just see a tiny bit there, maybe like 1 inch to ½ inch. I also angle that lightener closer to the face as I come down and away from the ear. You'll notice as my mache packets come down, they're pivoting toward her face. So this is a really cool technique. I respect my clients' time so much, and I know that when I go somewhere, I hate waiting, and I also hate how long things take. I'm really busy, so I don't want my clients to have to wait either. I really respect them and I respect their time. So this application actually helps me to knock out this foil in about 20-30 minutes for a full highlight. For something amazing. Like, the end result will be incredible and you'll be amazed that we didn't spend a lot of time here. Okay, so we're starting to pivot towards the face. This last section, and you'll see me there. I'm tapping up that lightness right towards the face. Not so much by the ear, but right up to the face. And right here by the ear, right against the hairline of the face, I don't even apply any more level 7. It has enough from the base color. I'm just going to go straight in with our lightener. Blending it up towards the face and keeping it lower down outside toward the ear. You'll see in the end how all of this works together and melts down. So flip all those over. Be careful not to be too messy when you're flipping them over. You don't want the mache strips to come loose. Alright, we're left with this triangle section up top. And this is something magical that happens, so you definitely do want a triangle. Here's one angle, second, and then in the back you take a horizontal slice and you're left with a real triangle. Kick that out. I'll show you what to do in a second. Here's our level 7 again, that same base color. Because I'm in the back, you see me, I'm going further down, and then we're alternating again inside the mache packets. Here's another horizontal section. We're going to start bricklaying after this, so this is your last horizontal section, and you can see really good here. I'm bringing that level 7 down because I want this to be really dark in the back and then lighter towards the face and the front. So here's our second color. Can't really see, but you see my vertical brush here. As you feather up to meet the level 7 from your lightener or your 11 series, you really want to use a vertical brush because you want those two colors to blend, but you don't want them to become muddy. Okay, so we're giving that saturation a really good attempt here, especially in the back. You know, the back process is slower, so we want a lot of love back there. Tap that, swing it over. I'm going to take a horizontal slice here for our final section in the back before we start bricklaying. Take this angle right from the ear and kick that up. I'm going to take the other side, angle it again towards the ear. You're going to be left with another triangle in the back. So it kind of looks like a V. There it is. Going with the shape of the head. Again, I'm choosing to take large weaves. You can choose something different, but I really want to see the concentration of dimension on the ends. And I know this is a technique that I use all the time. It's nothing I saw in a class, it's just what I do because I'm always trying to get things done faster. Okay, so here comes down level 7. You can see how far I went. I'm going to apply this lightener towards the bottom and then blend it up to the 7. Don't start it right on top of the 7. I'm choosing Kevin Murphy color for this technique as well because they have a delayed processing response, so it gives me more time to work. I'm not going to have to go back and rinse out this back section or the front section because it's processing too quickly. It's something I love about Kevin Murphy color. I'm not the kind of stylist that goes and rinses out the back anyway, but still it gives me a little bit more insurance and security on my client's hair. That's another reason why I like to work quickly. I don't like the hair product oxidating so long on my client's hair. I like them to leave shiny and full and happy hair. I don't like the cuticle to look blown up like it's been sitting there so long. Sometimes if we have techniques like this that are different than a traditional foil, it can be time consuming, but in this case it's not. So you see there's not too many foils, mache packets at all. You see what I did with that triangle section on top. Here she wants drama. So I took it all the way down to the bottom, like 2/3 of it. So you can see the color is fully saturated in this triangle section, and you'll see how dark that ends up being. So here's our 2 horizontal packets. Sorry about the camera. And then we bricklay the bottom. So that's how it looks on the bottom. It's bricklayed, 2 horizontals, the dark triangle up top, which is just the base color we applied on the level 7. It's going to melt down, leave the ends out there. And I went with her natural parting. And here's the results. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that gorgeous? All this dimension, and you see that darker back melts down naturally. Here's how it looks towards the face. I wanted to pin this back so you can really see the color everywhere and how amazing this melts together, this tortoiseshell effect. Enjoy, have fun with this one.